I'll be reciting Psalms 119 and KJV version. Blessed are the undefiled in the way who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. They also do not iniquity, they walk in his ways. Now it was commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. O that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed when I respect unto all the commandments. I'll praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall learn thy righteous judgments. I'll keep thy statutes, O forsake me not utterly. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way by taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart I besought thee, O let me not want of thy commandments. Thy word have I hid in my heart, that I may not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord, teach me thy judgments. Teach my statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth. I will rejoice in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and I respect unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes, I will delight myself in thy statutes, and will not forget thy word. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open thou my eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. For I am a stranger in the earth, hide not thy commandments from me. My soul breaketh the longing that it hath unto thy judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which are erred from thy commandments. Remove from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept thy testimonies. Princes have also sat and spake against me, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes. Thy testimonies also are my delight and my counselors. My soul cleaveth unto thy vows, quicken thou me according to thy word. I have declared my ways, and thou heardest me. Teach me thy statutes. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk of thy wondrous works. Remove from me the way my soul multiply heaviness. Strengthen thou me according unto thy word. I remove from me reproach and contempt, and grant me thy law graciously. I have chosen the way of thy truth, thy judgments have laid before me. I have stepped into thy testimonies, O Lord, put me not to shame. I will run in the way of thy commandments, when thou shalt enlarge my heart. Teach me, O Lord, the way of thy statutes, and I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law, yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me to go in the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and unto covetousness. Turn away my eyes from beholding vanity. Quicken thou me in thy way. Establish thy word unto thy servant who is devoted to thy fear. Turn away my reproach which I fear, for thy judgments are good. Behold, I have long after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Let thy mercy come also unto me, O Lord, even thy salvation according to thy word. My soul shall I wherewith to answer him that reproacheth me, for I trust in thy word. And take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I hope in thy judgments. So shall I keep thy law continually forever and ever. For I will walk at liberty, for I seek thy precepts. I will delight myself in thy I will speak of thy testimonies also for kings, and will not be ashamed. I will delight myself in thy commandments, which I have loved. Thy hands also will lift up unto thy commandments, which I have loved, and I'll meditate in thy statutes. Remember thy word unto thy servant, upon which thou hast caused me to hope. This is my comfort and my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me. The proud have me greatly in derision, yet have I not declined from thy law. I remember thy judgments of old, O Lord, and I comforted myself. Horror taken hold upon me because of the wicked that forsake thy law. Thy statutes are my song in the house of my pilgrimage. I remember thy name, O Lord, in the night, and I have kept thy law. This I have because I have kept thy precepts. Thou art my portion, O Lord, I said that I will keep thy word. I entreated thy favor with my whole heart. Give me understanding be merciful unto me according to thy word. I thought on my ways and turned my feet unto thy testimonies. I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments. The bands of the wicked have robbed me, yet have I not forgotten thy but I have not forgotten thy law. I may not arise to give thanks unto thee because of thy righteous judgments. I am a companion of all of them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts. The earth, O Lord, is full of thy mercy. Teach me thy statutes. Thou hast dealt well with thy servant, O Lord, according to thy word. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I believe thy commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I have kept thy word. Now are good as doing good, teach me thy statutes. The proud have forged a lie against me, yet, but I will keep thy precepts in my whole heart. Their heart is fat as grease, but I will delight in thy law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might keep thy righteous, that I might learn thy statutes. The law of thy mouth has granted to me 1,000 of gold and silver. Thy hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding that I might know thy commandments. That they that fear thee will be glad when they see me, because I have hoped in thy word. I know, O Lord, that thy judgments are right, and that no faithfulness hast afflicted me. I know, let thy tender mercies come. Let, I pray thee, thy merciful kindness be for my comfort, according to thy word unto thy servant. Let thy tender mercies come unto me, that I may live, for thy law is my delight. Let the proud be ashamed, for they have dealt perversely with me without a cause, but I will meditate in thy precepts. Let those that fear thee turn unto me, and those that have known thy testimonies. And let my heart be sound in thy statutes, that I be not ashamed. Let my soul fainteth for thy salvation, and I have hoped in thy word. My eyes feel for thy word, saying, let the Lord comfort me. For I have become like a bottle in the smoke, yet do I not forget thy statutes. How many are these of thy servant, and when wilt thou execute judgment on them that persecute me? The proud have decreed to me which are not after thy law. All thy commandments are faithful, they persecute me wrongfully, help thou me. They almost consume me upon earth, but I forsook not thy precepts. Quicken me after thy loving kindness, that so shall I keep the testimony of thy mouth. Forever, Lord, thy word is settled in heaven. Thy faithfulness is unto all generations, thou hast established the earth, and it abideth. They continue this day according to thy ordinances for all of thy servants. Unless thy law had been my delights, I should then have perished in mine affliction. I will never forget the precepts, with them thou hast quickened me. I will delight I am thine, save me, for I have sought thy precepts. The wicked awaiteth me to destroy me, but I will consider thy testimonies. I have seen an end of all perfection, but thy commandment is exceeding broad. Oh, how I love thy law, it is my meditation all the day. Thou do the commandments hast made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I may keep thy word. I have not departed from thy judgments, for thou hast taught me. How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Thy word is a lamp to my feet, and a light unto my path. I have sworn and I'll perform it, that I'll keep thy righteous judgments. I have kept I am afflicted very much. Quicken thou me quicken thou me, O Lord, according to thy word. Accept, I beseech thee, the feeble offering of thy mouth. O Lord, teach me thy judgments. My soul is continually in my hand, yet do I not forget thy law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I erred not from thy precepts. Thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. I hate vain thoughts, but thy law. I have inclined my heart to perform thy statutes, always even unto the end. I hate vain thoughts, but thy law do I love. Thou art my hiding place and my shield, I have hoped in thy word. Depart from me, ye evildoers, for I will keep the commandment of my God. Uphold me according to thy word, that I may live. Let me not be ashamed of my hope. Hold on me up, and I shall be safe, and I shall have respect unto thy statutes continually. Thou shalt harden down all them that have erred from thy statutes, for their deceit is falsehood. Thou puttest away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Therefore I love thy testimonies. I'm afraid of my flesh trembles with the fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments. I have done judgment and justice, leave me not to mine oppressors. I be surety for thy servant for good, let not the proud oppress me. My eyes feel for thy salvation, and for the word of thy righteousness. Remember thy deal with thy servant according to thy mercy, and teach me thy statutes. I am thy servant, give me understanding, that I might learn thy testimonies. It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. Oh, therefore I love thy commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold. Yet therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. Thy testimonies are wonderful, therefore does my soul keep them. The entrance of thy word giveth light, it giveth understanding to the simple. I opened my mouth and panted, for I long for thy commandments. Look thou upon me, and be merciful unto me, as thou usest to do unto those that love thy name. I order my steps in thy word, let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Deliver me from the oppression of man, so will I keep thy precepts. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant, and teach me thy statutes. My rivers of water run down mine eyes, because they kept not thy law. Keep not thy law. Righteous art thou, O Lord, and upright are thy judgments. The testimonies I take, the testimonies are, the testimonies that thou hast commanded us are righteous and very faithful. My zeal is consuming because my enemies have forgotten thy words. Thy word is very pure, therefore thy servant loveth it. I am small and despised, yet do I not forget thy. I am small and despised, yet do I not forget thy precepts. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. Trouble and anguish have taken hold on me, yet I err, yet thy commandments are my delights. The righteousness of thy testimonies is everlasting. Be merciful. Give me understanding, and I shall live. I cried with my whole heart. Hear me, O Lord, and I will keep thy. I cried, and I will keep thy statutes. I cried unto thee, save me, and I shall keep thy testimonies. I prevented the dawning of the morning, and cried, I hoped in thy word. Mine eyes prevented the night watches, that I meditate on thy word. Let my voice, hear me, O Lord. Hear my voice, O Lord. Hear my voice according to thy loving kindness, O Lord. Quicken me according to thy judgments. They draw nigh that follow after mischief, for they are far from thy law. Thou art near, O Lord, and all thy commandments are truth. Considering thy testimonies that I have known of old, that thou hast found in them forever. Consider mine affliction, deliver me, for I do not forget thy commandments. For I do not forget thy law. And to plead my cause, deliver me, quicken me according to thy word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they seek not thy statutes. Great are thy tender mercies, O Lord, quicken me according to thy judgments. Many are my persecutors and mine enemies, yet do I not decline from thy testimonies. I beheld transgression and was grieved, because they keep not thy words. They kept not thy words. Consider how I love thy precepts. Quicken me, O Lord, according to thy loving kindness. Thy word is true from the beginning, and every one of thy righteous judgments endureth forever. The princes have persecuted me without a cause, but my heart stands in awe of thy word. I rejoice in thy word as one that findeth great spoil. I hate and abhor lying, but thy law do I love. 7 times a day do I praise thee because of thy righteous judgments. Great peace have they that love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. Lord, I have hoped for thy salvation and done thy commandments. My soul has kept thy testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I have kept thy precepts and thy testimonies, and for all my ways are before thee. Let my cry come near before thee, O Lord. Give me understanding according to thy word. Let my supplication come before thee. Deliver me according to thy word. My lips shall utter praise when thou hast taught me. My lips shall utter praise when thou hast taught me thy statutes. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are truth. For all thy commandments are righteousness. Let thine hand help me, for I have chosen thy precepts. Lord, I have longed for thy salvation, O Lord, and thy law is my delight. Let my soul live, and it shall praise thee, and let thy judgments help me. For I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments.
Good job.